Cameron here with Frank Vogel, and this is
Warrior TV News.
Good afternoon, Warriors. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Cameron, and you're watching this week's feature edition of Warrior TV News. On today's broadcast, we'll be getting an inside look at the academic team's progress.
Learn how the track team is preparing for the upcoming season.
And meet the veteran teachers here at WCHS.
All this and more on Warrior TV News.
The academic team has had much success so far. Nolan Haney and Daniel Harvat head to the podium to learn more about their progress.
As students prepare for the last leg of the school year, Warrior TV has visited students and coaches of the academic team to see the accomplishments they've made this year.
I'm the coach of the English team.
I am a coach on the academic team, specifically on the fine arts team.
I am coaching the social studies academic team. And basically what we do, it's kind of a collective thing. Many times we'll have discussions. I'll do some, I try to keep lecture to a minimum, but we try to make it as co-constructive as possible. We have several history books that we examine and take a look at, that we get most of our questions from for the competitions themselves. And so from there we'll actually get to go and meet with other schools and things like that, and we actually have a pretty competitive atmosphere.
With English, we have a list of things we have to read. They have a novel, 4 short stories, and 4 poems. And we read them all ahead of time, study them, do some practice questions, analyze.
Learn about what the team does. And then we start having practices weekly where we break down the information and we just start looking at art images. We also study music on the fine arts team, so we listen to music samples and we just work together to start learning all of that information. And then a little bit later in the season, we run through practice questions to see how quickly we can answer the questions, since it is a timed quiz competition and they are going to have to answer those questions in a limited amount of time. And then we go to the different competitions and see how we do against the other schools.
After getting insight from the coaches about the WCHS academic team, Warrior TV headed to the student competitors to get their thoughts on the academic team.
My friend Ben Flora graduated last year. He kept bugging me to do it. I didn't have time last year. And I'm friends with Miss Litzy, and I thought it would be fun. I love art.
Yeah. In the first weeks that we meet, for science team, we will present our topics and take notes, and then for math team, we just work through problems.
We just kind of have different categories like biology, physics, chemistry, geology, and we become experts on them, teach the rest of the members as best as we can, and then we go to the meets and you sit at small group tables and they have questions
and we have 2 invitational meets, and then we have a state qualifying meet.
And we just kind of focus on them. We kind of learn about their life, the places they've gone, look at their paintings, or listen to their music.
It looks good on college admission.
The WCHS academic team just won the Decatur Invitational on March 1st. The academic team will be next in action at the Mid-State Invitational on March 15th. For more information, please see Mr. Clausen or any of the academic team coaches. From outside the guidance office, with Nolan, I'm Daniel, Warrior TV News.
Good job, academic team.
Feel it coming in the air, and it screams from everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrill. I'm ready. It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when
Warriors, intramural basketball is coming soon.
Stay tuned for more information.
With spring right around the corner comes the start of spring sports. Hannah Brewington and Ryan Hahn raced to the track field to learn more about the beginning season.
Since December, the Warrior track and field team has been improving themselves in the weight room and on the track. Warrior TV goes to head coach Bengal to get his insight on how this season is going already.
We started our off-season conditioning in December, and it includes obviously just some general conditioning, some running, a lot of weightlifting. Our expectations for this season are for the boys team. We think we have a great chance to compete and possibly win the county meet for the first time in a number of years. We certainly expect to defend our conference championship in the Mid-State Conference meet this year at home. On the girls' side, we do have a number of new girls out that I think are going to make our team stronger. We'd like to be in the top 3 in the county in the conference meet. It was exciting for us to win the first Mid-State Conference Championship since 1978 on the boys' side, and it did bring a lot of energy into not just the boys' program, but the girls' program as well. On the guys' side, we're going to be really strong in all the sprinting events. Our boys 4x400 meter relay, they finished 13th in the state time-wise last year, and 3 of the 4 of those guys are back. So we certainly expect them to be on the podium June 4th. The throws are going to be an area where we expect some success with Ryder Emerton and Dalton Lowry coming back. Pole vault with Jacob Belaine. He was a state finalist last year in his first year as a pole vaulter. We think that he will have a big improvement this year and be back to the state finals and hopefully get on the podium. And on the girls' side, we think that distance-wise, we're going to be better than we were last year. Kaylee Brewer's looking like she's running really well right now, and Taylor Kaufman in the hurdles has shown great improvement, along with some probably a lot of newer girls that are coming out that are going to help us.
After talking to their coach, Warrior TV sprints, throws, and vaults our way over to the athletes to get an inside look at all the hard work they've been putting in to make this season great.
I choose to run track because I like the competition.
I know a lot of people don't like to run track, just run, but I really have enjoyed it.
I choose to run track because I like to push myself, and it's a good way to do that.
My goals this season is to run sub 50 in the 400. Another goal would be to run at state again like we did last year, and this time actually place top 10.
I'm really close to breaking our 300 record that hasn't been broken in almost 32 years.
My goals this season are to run around at 50. Hopefully make it to state in the 4x4 once again.
What I'm doing differently this year in track is I'm lifting a lot more, I'm preparing a lot harder, I'm running workouts a lot harder. Try to make the most of every opportunity I have.
We got a new track this year, so it's definitely been a big help. We're working on a lot of starts and doing a lot of harder workouts.
What I enjoy most about track is running with my friends, just competition.
A lot of people say it's an individual sport, which I guess you could say it kind of is, but I've never been on a team that's as close like a family as this one is. It's more of a team sport than I've ever been on.
Believe it or not, I actually enjoy the hard workouts and then hanging with my friends.
The Warrior Track and Field team is looking forward to having a very successful team this year. Be sure to wish the athletes good luck as they continue on with their season. From the record board, I'm Ryan, here with Hannah, Warrior TV News.
Come out and watch the Warrior track team at UNE this Saturday at 10 a.m.
There are veterans all around our community, but did you know we have some teaching right here at WCHS? Jared Canary and Sam Bowen head to the classrooms to learn more about our outstanding teachers.
Whiteland Community High School is a school of history. Founded in the early 1900s, the school has been affected by many influential teachers. To honor those veteran teachers who are still with us today and who have devoted 15 to 20 plus years at the school, Warrior TV took to them to get their perspective on Whiteland and its ever-changing nature.
I started teaching in 1982, and I started at when the 9th grade was at the 9th grade center now. It was 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, and then this was just a 10, 11, and 12th grade.
I first came to Whiteland in 1985, and I was here for just 2.5 years, and then I quit and stayed home until my youngest child went back to school in 1st grade, and then I came back in 1996, and I've been here ever since. So I'm finishing my 20th year on the second round.
Been employed here since 1995, so that's 21 years, I believe. I also went to school here, though, so I spent all 12 years of high school here or all 12 years of school here.
This is number 19 or 20. You lose track after a while. I think it's number 19. When I first started teaching here, there were 700 kids. Now there's 1,900 plus. And we just had the one building. Now we have two. So it's just a lot more kids. And as you get more kids, there's a lot more personalities, and you don't know as many of the kids as you used to. But just the sheer size is just a big difference.
We used to know almost all the students by name, and we would recognize someone in the hall as being a student of ours or not, and now we can't begin to do that. We knew all the faculty, so that it was easy to go get help or talk with people, and there are too many people to know them well now. But on the flip side of that, we're able to offer so many more courses. When you look at the curriculum choices in science now and the addition of more AP courses, I mean, we're better serving our student population for the range of courses that they really need. And I feel like we've moved up in our quality of instruction and the types of colleges and opportunities kids have because we have gotten bigger and better.
Well, I think they help keep the traditions going. I think, their experience of what we've been through, goods and bads at Whiteland, help some of the younger teachers as they get settled in and start their career. The young teachers bring lots of great things, but the veteran teachers have been here, done that, and have seen changes in education and know how to handle those changes and can kind of help the younger teachers with anything that might come up.
Students truly appreciate all the time and effort these veteran teachers put in every day, but Warrior TV was curious to see what other teachers thought about them.
I think they're awesome. A lot of teachers still work here that I had in high school. I had Harrison Fredbeck, Mercer, Bradley, Mrs. Bradley. They're all awesome. I had them, and I also had Bangle as a coach and Emerson as a coach. They were newer when I started, so it's kind of weird to think that they're veterans now, and it's just really cool to see their motivation and drive through all the years that I've been gone and even when I was here.
I think they're just really knowledgeable in not only the present of WCHS, but the current and past, how they combine together, and they just know a lot about how to take kids to the next level, take staff to the next level by their previous experience.
Those teachers dedicated so much time as far as helping me and making sure that I was not falling behind and lagging behind, and that they tried to push me to do as best as I could and accomplish as much as I could, especially going on to college and things like that. And it's that level of dedication that's really kind of had an impact on me as far as calling kids in GI and actually using that time and actually helping kids and try to get them to a point where they can be successful going in on their next step, whether it be college or vocational or what have you. So that's kind of where my philosophies come from.
With the average length of a career as a teacher being only 5 years, it is truly amazing to see how many of our staff strive above this statistic. Be sure to thank your teachers for all the hard work and dedication they put in. From inside the tunnel underneath the school, I'm Jared, here with Sam, Warrior TV News. And lastly, what keeps you here at Whiteland?
Well, what keeps me here at Whiteland is because I'm a Warrior.
Kylie, are you seriously wearing sweatpants?
No. Kylie, seriously, this is like the 5th time this week you've worn sweatpants. You can't sit with us!
Guys, it's kindness week, not mean week.
What's kindness?
Oh my gosh, Angie, you can't just ask what kindness is.
Don't forget, Warriors. Kindness Week begins next week, March 14th. Please nominate those who represent kindness. Nomination forms can be found in your 5th period class. And that's all we have for you on this feature edition of Warrior TV News. Until next time.
Have a good one.